Narnia is the musical version of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. It tells the story of 4 children, Peter, Edmund, Susan, and Lucy, who have to go stay with their uncle during the war, and they enter into a magical wardrobe and a magical land of never-ending winter.
But we live in Narnia, and it's always winter, never Christmas, but we have a family of our own.
Beavers. Beaver babies.
Beaver babies. We have 9 of them.
My name is Brian Cain, and I will be playing Aslan the lion. Aslan is kind of a mythical figure in Narnia. He isn't there a lot, so some people kind of doubt his existence. But the true faithful of Narnia, the true believers in Aslan and the whole mythology behind him, welcome his return when he comes back, because they know when Aslan comes back that he will bring with him basically the end of winter or the defeat of the evil witch.
My name is Kendra Vaughan. I am playing the White Witch in Narnia, the musical, and she is very power hungry. She is definitely evil. She has these 2 minions that follow her around, and basically all she does is yell at them.
I'm Thurston Bridger.
And I'm Clayton Avery.
And we're the Dwarf Duo. We're the witch's
We
closest, number 2. We're the witch's right-hand men.
And we push her around in the sleigh. And we're silly. And she slaps us around.
And then she comes upon this kid in her kingdom and is afraid that he's going to take her power away. And so she spends the entire show basically manipulating him.
Hi, my name's Alec. I'm 10 years old and I'm playing Edmund. Well, Edmund is basically the second youngest of the children, and he gets kind of captured by the witch and eats enchanted Turkish delight, so he kind of becomes the bad guy.
My biggest difficulty in playing someone who is such an awful, evil person is that I love hanging out with kids. I love working with them. I'm just a really kid-friendly person, and she obviously is not. So that's been my biggest difficulty, is just trying to bring out the I hate children, you all don't deserve to even be around me kind of demeanor.
Some of the hardest parts in playing Aslan, physical nature of trying to get some of the characteristics of a lion, trying to have that big presence, and always being very dominant in any scene that I'm in, or having a very big presence, takes a lot of energy to keep that focus and that drive constantly going with that.
The hardest part of playing these characters, I would say, is probably the physicality, because we have to hunch over
And it's hard to sing when you're hunched over.
Can't really support very well.
The hardest thing about Narnia...
These shoes are really hard
These
to dance
shoes
in.
are a pain, yeah. It's like dancing in flippers.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. No, it's not,
Difficult.
yeah.
Yeah. It's hard.
We are very excited to have been able to partner with Petra Ballet Company to bring some professional classical ballet to the production of Narnia, in addition to the musical theater dancing that is also inherent in the show. There are 7 girls in the company, all trained in classical ballet technique, who are just lovely dancers and will really add something, a different element. There's just a lot to watch.
I think the reason that people should come see the show is, well, obviously because it's a wonderful production. I mean, it's the costumes and the set and everything is just looks amazing, and also the storyline is really, it's really spiritual, and without, obviously going overboard.
I think this is a good play for this time of year because it has it's typically thought of as a Christian type show, but I see it more as a show based on faith, and anybody can find that message of faith and good overcoming evil, and finding that joy and that fellowship and that spirit within, and feeling that faith flowing through you, believing in something outside of yourself, in some type of idea or person or whatever it is. And that's what, you know, I think this time of year is really about.
There's different levels. The kids that are 3 and 4 will come in and enjoy it, and the kids that are 80 and 90 will enjoy it.
I think people should come see the show because it's got a little Christmas in it, it's got adventure, it's got friendships, it's got a little fighting, it's got candy, it's got almost everything you can ask for in a show.